Zariah from the last video. And
I'm Maybell from the last video, and we are here to show you
a tutorial
how this trick works.
So we have our little container here, and you can get these at any magic store. I mean,
and one other thing you need for this trick, Zariah, someone who doesn't know the trick,
like Maybell didn't. So because she didn't know, that's why I had her tap. And when she tapped on it, I removed it. So now I'm going to show you exactly what's with this. So the top, look at that very carefully. It's really rounded in, okay? Now we're going to let that down, and then look at this. This ball is not real. It's a fake ball. And when you look at it, you could see it's not real. And you can see the difference in this. And so it just slips on here. It just pops on here, and it looks like part of the cap. So, and then there's just a regular ball in here. And this ball is plastic. And so there's technically 4 parts to this. You have this part that slips on, and you got that. You've got this part that goes in this piece, and then they just go right on top, and it makes your little container. So the way you do this trick is you have to make sure you have a really good sleight of hand. Maybell, please tell them what the sleight of hand is.
So sleight of hand is how sneaky you are. How sneaky can you switch the empty container to the full container?
And then back again. So this sleight of hand, as you could tell in my last video, I was pretty good at it because it takes practice. You grab it right here at the edge where that piece is. Okay? Make sure it's at the very edge. Okay? And then you do this. Your partner takes it out, and you look and you show them. You don't want to do it too long because they will notice. So now you don't want to let them look at that too much. So then you take it, you put it right back on, and you just do that. But let's ask Maybell what I just did wrong there.
So the number one thing you did wrong is you grabbed it by here. See, when you grabbed it by here, do you see what happened? It lifted up, and then when you need to lift this part up, look at what happens. So let's say I did this, okay? I grabbed it by the top. Now I go to put it back on, and you notice I grabbed it by here instead of here. Please continue.
So, if that's what I did wrong, then how would you do it? So show me, Maybell.
So to set up this easy trick, you'd start here, and let's pretend real fast that she doesn't know this trick. So
okay,
you pull it off, per se, dump out the ball. You have to grab it precisely. Sorry. You have to grab it precisely here. Make it look like you grabbed the entire cap. Then you put it back on, per se, have it pull off, and voila, you have a good sleight of hand.
And like I said, you don't want them to look, because if you look at that, they're totally different. So you don't want, when you're doing this and you're showing them, you don't want to zoom in on this or even look at this very closely, because some people, they have a sleight of hand and like that, and it just pops off. So,
one other thing.
Sometimes people don't know how to do it right, and and you have to do it in a certain way. So you have to do it in a certain way. You cannot do this. You cannot do this. Okay, watch. You have to do it in a certain way. You have to pick it up first. You cannot do this first and then have them take that off. Because, you know, or a thing you could do is look at it, take that piece off, say there's a ball in here, okay, and then lift it up again, and then have them take it. But I prefer, if you're going to do that, just do this because we don't want them noticing. 'Cause if you look at this, there's a very big difference. And so if you don't do it in the right order, it's going to ruin the whole entire trick. So I guess that concludes, yes? So
Yeah,
I guess that concludes our magic show tutorial. And thanks for watching. Subscribe.